Hello everyone, in this video I'll be showing you how to easily beat the ultimate SAKAPATATE in Clair Obscur Expedition 33. So for the first phase, you just have to focus on dodging those attacks and then jump up to get that revenge attack in. Now for this, I would recommend with Gustav doing one shot there and then applying Mark if you're able to, and then using Powerful to buff up your teammates. This is going to make the fight a lot easier. I recommend using this buff right at the start just to make things smoother. But the next thing that we want to do is we want to get rid of that shield. So with Loon, attack him until you can see his shoulder and then attack the shoulder 3 times. Breaking it will deal a ton of damage to him, and then he can't do his shield attacks, which are some of the worst. He is weak to fire, so I'd recommend equipping a fire weapon on Lune here, because you may have equipped the lightning one that you may have gotten recently. Having 2 people with fire damage makes this fight a lot better. Now, since we have Burn On, use Swift Stride with Mael here, as this is going to put her into Overcharge stance, which is just going to increase the amount of damage we're able to do. This attack here is pretty tough for the dodge. You can see there when it's like about when you can see it come back onto the screen, that's the time when you're going to dodge. Now for the rest part of this fight, we want to stack up our Overcharge with Gustav there and continue to keep the burning applied. We can also use Thermal Transfer if you want to give yourself more action points, but even just doing fire damage is going to work really well since this boss is weak to fire. Now back to Mael. Using our Floret Fury, we can deal a ton of damage. Since we were able to block an attack there, we got an extra action point, and you can see ton of damage, and we were able to expose the shoulder weakness there. The burning over time is doing a ton of damage. Getting that stun in means that we get 2 applications of burning, which will give us some nice damage to take it down. Now using the Lumiere Assault there, that can charge up some more of our damage for the Overcharge, but by this point you may be able to just take him out. So just continuing with fire attacks, Immolation is not a bad choice, or even using the Thermal Transfer there, as getting more action points is nice, especially if you have a ranged attack, because that'll deal fire damage too. And then with Mael, with Inner Virtuose stance, you're able to do a ton of damage, so this should be getting it close to the end there, as we just need a couple more hits to take him out. Whenever he goes to do the ground slam, jump up there, the timing on that is a bit rough. However, you can hit it. He will mark your targets if you don't dodge that, which can make you pretty much one-shottable at this point, so that gets really tough because that attack does a lot of damage. But again, just applying fire damage is going to be helpful, or keeping your characters alive is also priority. So using a healing spell just to keep one of your attackers alive, especially Mael, as she's able to do a ton of damage, can be very effective. And then just get that finishing blow in on the ultimate SAKAPATATE in Clair Obscur Expedition 33. If you found this video useful, please hit the subscribe button below.